Still no bathrobe. Hey, God, I'm crooked. Oh, like this. Totally crooked here. And red. I need white balance here. Can I do something? Yes. Where's my white balance? There. Where's auto? There. Ooh, down blue. That's better. It looks like it is. So I came to see the cat. Cat is downstairs sleeping. How is everyone? Hello and welcome to Let's Talk EV. Almost every Sunday at 7:20. Why 7:20? Because my wife goes to bed at 7. And I want to spend time with her. And then afterwards, I do this. Just for an hour. What we do here, we go through a bit of news. Not too much, as always. I'm not a news show, just a few things. Then what's coming up on the channel, what cars are coming. No, it's 7:23 right now. Hey, Photostorm, Erwin. Oh, so many people. And then we go through millions of questions. Almost million. And as always, we do this. Jack like from Canada. We do this till we have 100 likes. We have 16 likes right now with 37 people. When we're 100 likes, we stop the stream. We didn't do it last week when there was so much to talk about. But let's go through the news. And I'm not in this shot. Normally I'm up here. But I don't know. OBS is, I don't know. Something doesn't work. I have no idea. Yeah, I've looked at some things and there's a new 150 kilowatt charging station. It either is 2 times 75 kilowatt or 1 times 150. Cute, cute. Then something weird. You know me, I'm not the biggest Tesla fan of the company. I love the cars, I always say it. But this is a bit weird. So for the whole Berlin factory from Tesla, the Gigafactory, what is it, 4, 3? I have no idea. Hello from Israel, cool. And 395 points have been made against the factory. I don't know. I find it a bit weird. I mean, Germany sucks when it comes to stuff like that. There's always people complaining about something, and I get some complaints. Don't get me wrong, there are things where it shouldn't be done, but usually, even if it shouldn't be done, then the government comes in and says it's fine. And so, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Yeah, there's from when? From the new model year, from September on, the new Taycan is a bit updated. It has now Android Auto. Woohoo! It didn't have Android Auto before because it didn't trust Google. They only had Apple CarPlay. It will have that, and it should have more range. And they say for everyday use. So that means if you push it, you don't have that. Then the Ioniq 6. There are rumors that it's been delayed for whatever reason. So it should have come in the beginning of next year, but it most likely be May or June. That's new. It will be interesting how that car looks like. If it looks like that, that's fun. And then we look at Ionity. What do we have? Just one more in France. And I will show you that one because it's a charger that I wanted. And live, nothing. Oh, yeah. 17 days. Yeah, not a lot is going on. Still only 364 chargers live. Let's look at the map. Because you all know, before I even got the ID3, I was planning to do a road trip with the ID3 in that year. I wanted to do it last year in September, but with all Corona crap, and it's the same now. I wanted to go to Caen, the Normandy coast, because my wife Cindy is amazingly interested in Second World War stuff and see ruins and museums and locations. And of course, what better place to go than the Normandy coast where the landing was. But the problem was, a year ago, There were barely any Ionity chargers in France. Germany, it was okay, but they had a weird, cute name for it. I forgot. Some route through the whole France with 50 kilowatt chargers. But then they had a problem with one, and then they shut all of them down. And so to do long distance traveling in France, especially when you when you want to go on the highway or the main roads, for someone outside of France was a bit hard. But now, since then, they built, and this is France, and I want to go here, and they built this one. This one, the Riem, or whatever, how you say it, was always there for a long time, but then they built this one. And last week, they built this one in Caen, and now they're building one here in the middle. So it's perfect. I can go all the way through Paris, there, all in Ionity when this is finished. How cool is that? Is there anything else new? Anything Germany? No. Well, one. Isn't that new? Oh, wrong. This is the right one. I don't know if this one here is new, but not too much. We've seen in the last 6 days nothing has changed except for the one in France. Norway has a good. Germany has many. But Netherlands has many. Look at that for the small country. Wow. It's working. Still, it's not comparable to other charging locations, especially superchargers, but we're getting there. Okay, let's read what you guys say. I can't wait to see what you will find out of the Y comparing to your ID and others like iX3. If Germany isn't too careful, Elon will just go screw this and move to somewhere else. Totally true. Totally true. You are going to the opening of a Gigafactory? No, I'm not. Talk about it in a second. It's Tesla, so haters have to hate. Same with Apple and others. I don't think it has to do with Tesla opening it has to do with Tesla, but not the company Tesla. I think that because Tesla is famous and because Elon Musk everybody wants to be seen with him, and then politicians go and meet with him, and then what happens is that a lot of people are noticing that, and then they're looking at this. Oh, do I want a factory there? Hey, wait a minute, it's going to this line, it shouldn't be there, and this is how it. So if it would be a company that makes chemical products and nobody is talking about it, then nobody would have had anything against it. I think it's because it's famous. It's normally not the Tesla haters, but environments and locals who don't want the factory. There are probably other chargers like Total. It's still a problem though when you look at a charge map and stuff like this. I went to the D-Day beaches a while ago. Very interesting, sobering, and you never know D-Day happened by looking at the beaches now. Of course, only way to tell is the odd concrete foundation for machine guns. Not many in northern Netherlands. Oh, I'm sorry. Still waiting for some new Ionity in Italy. That's true. Italy is screwed. Why are Ionity so often broken? Tritium bad quality. Norway 3 were offline at the same time on one location. I don't know. When the ones I use in Germany, I don't know. I think it's also tritium. They work very well. I mean, I've seen broken ones, but then I tell them of those 3, one is not working, and the next time I'm there, it's working. I don't know. It's too cold there? Why Tesla opens up the charger, I wonder what will happen to Ionity. It's not that. I will make a video soon about the Germany net in Germany. Hey Jill. Jill. Ha ha. So funny. And the Germany net, and I filmed today. I did a special video about it. You will see it first. Of course, patrons will see it and judge me. Because I made it in a bit of a different style, the style I want to make my videos in at some point in a year whenever, I hope in a year, but I don't know when I will just live off YouTube. Then I want to make different videos than I do now. Same agenda, my agenda is to show possible buyers of a car how the car is in every way, from driving, charging, range, whatever, and so provide info on a car, but then put something else in there too. That's what I want to do. And there will be a video coming up that will show how that's gonna be. Might it be? Oh, Michael Offner. Hi everyone. Hey, from Switzerland. 10 Franken. Thank you for the support. That's appreciated. Finally, one dislike. Yay! Did you know that YouTube wanted to get rid of the dislike counter? So you have a dislike thing. You can dislike, but it doesn't show the number, how many disliked it. Might it be due with the fact that it's not a German marquee doing, so it's a sort of nationalism protectionist thing? I don't think so. We have many factories from companies that are not German. I don't think it's that. I think it's just because it's famous. Last week we were double today. I guess people were triggered by ID3 burning. Of course. No, we want this like... Yeah, then you see on my on this channel, since I don't do a lot of Tesla stuff, when I talk about Model Y, nobody cares. It has to be with ID3. Ah, yeah. But what's coming up? So, I got the okay from a Ford dealership just very close by. They have a Mustang Mach-E from August the 30th on, so tomorrow I could drive, but problem, it's raining the whole week. It's raining till Thursday or something, or even or Wednesday, I think. And so I don't have time on Thursday to do the test or drive it a bit. So, what this? Stupid camera. I don't know what's happening. What's going on? You can't see me. But I'm back. Yeah, crash. Yeah, I don't know. Since the thing is gone again. I did this. I did Weißabgleich on auto. Like this. It's better. Yeah, since I had the new this is the old camera because I'm filming mostly with the new camera, so I thought why not keep the old camera here for the live stream so I don't have to set it up every time. So the old camera is here, but since I plugged it in, everything is a bit screwed up. It doesn't work the way that it should, and I don't know. I don't know what I have to do. Miss you unhealthy breakfast. Was it unhealthy today? I didn't eat too much this weekend. I was. Why is it frozen again? What's going on? Come on. Oh. God damn it. Just work. I don't know. Crappy thing. It's a Canon M50. The problem is not this. The problem is the connection. You have to do it with a USB micro cable. And it worked all the time since I put on a Sony and had, of course, the Sony driver in here since then. I don't know. I can't have it in two different scenes and stuff. But first I go through your thing and then we talk about what's coming. So I have to wait for the Mustang Mach-E, not now. Any plans on Tesla Cupra Born? I am in contact with Seat, but who knows? I was in contact with Kia as well, and I didn't get... did you watch Mach-E and Model Y video of Björn? No, I did not. I have to say I don't watch other EV channels these days. I don't know why. Maybe I think that the main thing is I don't want to be influenced how I think of the car. I want to find out myself. So if I see a video and somebody says, oh, it's total crap and and because of this, and I think, yeah, it's true, I don't like this and this. I go into the car, I'm already negative, and I don't want that. So I want to get into the car and want the car to surprise me. So influenceable. I'm an influencer and I'm being influenced. Yeah. So yeah, I'm in contact with Seat, and they told me that I can drive the car soon as they get it to Germany and give it to press people. Who knows? Ioniq 5 test drive? Nope. Kia EV6 test drive? No. Kia's told me this week. It rained the whole day here. Yeah, here it was like this, and it's cold. It's 13 degrees out in the morning, 9 degrees. We had the heat on. Ugh. Yeah, so yeah, but Kia wrote me this week. Sorry, but the test drive was just going on where Björn was and everything. We only invited a few people, and you have to wait for the press cars that are coming in the end of the year if you want to drive more. But we cannot promise you get the car very early. Yeah. So you know what that means. Everybody gets it before me, but that's okay. Is the cat in the room? Nope. Only Olivia is here. And the webcam doesn't work, right? Does it work? No, webcam never works. That's fine. Björn tested ID3 Pro yesterday. Very respectable 1,000 km time and charge speed. Yeah, I knew the charging speed because Photostorm in here has an ID3 Pure. Yeah, this is something too. I really have very good contacts in Volkswagen, and I asked them for four different models to drive for at least since December, maybe longer. And they always said, yeah, we have to see, and I never had anything back. I heard anything back or anything was happening. I'm sorry, I'm a bit disappointed with Volkswagen when it comes to this. I mean, I'm not promoting Volkswagen in any way on my channel. I like my ID3 and I showed it. The same when I drove the ID4 that I liked it, then I showed it. But I think I'm helping them, even though I'm not doing that because I'm doing that for them. And I thought maybe I'm getting something in return. I mean, I got the 2.3 update not earlier, but they tried it. That's true. And I got this app. That's true. And I got the ID3 very early, but that also is good for them if I get it early, because then they get the videos out very, very early. So I don't know. I feel like it's a these days is a bit of a one-way street. So I don't know. I provide something, but I don't get not too much back. I'm a bit disappointed, I have to say. Maybe we should do a video. I'm disappointed in Volkswagen. Well, I will make. I still want to make the video about the software that my ID3 is soon to be in 2 weeks a year old, and the software is still not good, and it's not snappy, and nothing has changed a lot. So not a lot has been changed, and not for the better all the time. And I want to make a video about that and compare them to Tesla, how they're doing. And that I see the background at Volkswagen. So if I say, hey, why don't you do this? And then, yeah, we could do this. We have to think about it. And then they have a meeting, and then they have this meeting. And then the law department says this, and then the market department does this, and it's blah, 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 blah. And then it takes a month, and then nothing. or they say no for something, and they're like, whatever. Yeah. So and I think Tesla is a bit different. When people, so Tesla drivers write to Tesla and say, hey, this is crap, we don't want that, and then hundreds and thousands of Tesla users are writing that, then Tesla says, maybe we should change that. Then and a month later, update, and then it's implemented. And with Volkswagen, from the start, everybody said we want Kilowatt, we don't want that online mode, we want profiles, and it's a year later and nothing has changed. Yeah, that's yes, you see me angry at Volkswagen. But like I said, Photostorm had the ID3 Pure. I asked for that, I never got it, and then I had to go through the normal press car, and I get the press car in October 14th. So still 6 weeks. The same with the Pro S. I never got a Pro S from Angry Jesus. Never got a Pro S from Volkswagen. I could drive it once, but it was not their car. somebody else was using their car and I asked him. It's, I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed. Where were we? Maybe cable. I don't know. Oh, go for Steve! Steve Old! Would be nice to see some real high-speed tests like 150. Maybe name it German high-speed test. We all know the people in Germany don't drive 130. Who's Björn? I have no idea. Have you any access to Dacia EV? I asked Renault for a Dacia's spring EV to test out, and they said, oh, it will be in the fall, we will contact you. I know, I'm all negative today, huh? Yeah, but that's how it is. Same, I contacted Audi again, and that the marketing department has to look into it. So that means no. How long do you have the mach-e for? I always think you can't really test an EV properly in 30 minutes. I hope I can have it a day or a few hours. And you're right, I cannot test it. I cannot do any range tests, cannot do any charging tests. I asked Ford for a press car, but it just never happened. They always said, oh, later, oh, we don't have one. And then they don't even reply anymore. That's how it is. Also, Asian Petrol has a video of EV6, so interesting. That's cool. I still not get the software update for my ID3. Is that normal? Have you, are you a first mover? Because if you're not a first mover, I think it's still coming for the non-first movers. Peter. And if you are a first mover, have you tried all the tests? Not tests, the tips and tricks. You know, getting in, not... Sorry. Ooh. God, I'm dying here. Not putting the ignition on, just get in the car. Don't do anything for 60 seconds. Then see if the light in the ceiling is green for the SOS. Then go into navigation. Do your last destinations all light up green so that it has an internet connection, and then you press the brake. And then have you seen my first in-car app video in the beginning? That's how it should be done. I mean, if there's a problem, yeah. Boycotting Opel, yeah, that's true. I asked Opel so many times about the Corsa E, still nothing. I don't know. I'm too small. They don't like me. I complain about them. I'm just honest. If companies are weird, I mean, if they say, I'm sorry, you're too small for us. Mercedes said that. For a year ago, I emailed Mercedes, hey, I would like an EQC. There was no EQA in the market back then. And then they emailed back, I'm sorry, you don't have enough subscribers for us. This costs money to send out a press car. And I totally understood. And I was, okay, I get it. And then I had, I think, the 5,000 or 7,000 subscribers. I emailed them again. Is this enough of a number? And they said, yes, that's good. We can work with that. Do you want an EQC in March? That was the thing. It was awesome. But where we? Oh my God, you're so fast. I hear my name. Yes, great news, by the way. OnlyFans decided not to let us down. They will not forbid my content anymore. Really? They changed that? Huh. Photostorm, oh, you're getting famous. We have to boycott Kia and Volkswagen as well. Well, if I'm still scared that the Kia EV6, the ride might be a bit too sporty. So Model 3 like. I don't know. I have that feeling. Maybe, yeah. Jürgen, soon we have to boycott all brands. Some smaller YouTubers in UK have made friends with the local dealers rather than go to head office, so dealers get the promotion in return. Yeah, I thought about that, but every time when I go to dealers, I did that in the beginning too. Oh, but what I hear from them is they have to pay for the car, but they don't want to spend, so they don't let me drive for thousands of kilometers. Usually when I have a press car, I drive around 2,000 kilometers in 2 weeks. They don't want that because it costs them money. That's why they give me a car for 150 kilometers and let me drive for a day or a weekend. I got the instruction book update on my ID4, but it's only in German. I'm in Sweden with English language on my info. That's the stuff. Björn will do a charge comparison, pure versus ID3 first versus ID3 model year 2022. Yeah, see? Again, He's getting all the cars, and I should have got him mean today. Of course he gets the cars. He has great connections in Netherlands and of importers. The rent video like Sandy Monroe. Of course he gets the new model. I would never get that. And to be honest, I have stopped. Hey, Susanne is here. Haven't seen you in a long time. And I don't know. I stopped giving a crap because I've stopped asking because I'm not gonna get it anyways. I stopped about the IDX, maybe to get the all-wheel drive ID3 with the two times 150 kilowatt motor to drive with or be as a passenger or something, and it will be in the ID meeting in Switzerland in next week or in 2 weeks. But I'm not going to Switzerland for that. That's a bit far. And I was asking if it would be in a close area or somewhere in Germany, and so no, it's not gonna happen. The meeting rules. Who rules? That's how Tesla Joe mode happened. Some guy wrote in and said the noises were waking the kid Joe up, so Tesla made Joe mode with makes the noises quieter to help Joe sleep. Now we boycott Audi too. We need more positive news. Boy Scout Audi. ID3 can't be snappy without the proper hardware. That's true. That's true. And I told that Volkswagen from the beginning when I got the car. I said, yeah, that it booting up is a bit slow. Yeah, the booting up is slow because the hardware is meant just for the use. And I said, no. If you... Oh, God, I'm frozen again. Come on. Everything's broken here. And I told them, no, you should make the hardware that it's snappy there or no boot up. God damn it. Why don't you work at all? It's not your internet connection. I hope you know that. Let's not touch it. Oh God, it's gonna freeze all the time now. I always look at this. I should look at that. Let's put this bit back. So I look more at this. Battery moan. Yeah, that's the stuff. Boycotting Opel. Why Opel? Also, because I said that Opel is making Amy version. Yeah, I've seen that. That's cute. Maybe you should contact Opel in German. I did in German. Ah. Now getting mad. Freaking camera. It's getting annoying. I'm sorry. I apologize. Why is that? Plug in and out. Maybe it doesn't get the right voltage down there. I don't know. Battery in pain. Where were we? Let's moan about EV. Yeah, maybe you should contact Opel Germany. I did that. Opel does not want to sell the Corsa E, so why give you one? Yeah, maybe it's that. I still think you could Raccobi test an RR. Rolls-Royce? Okay. How to recharge it manual. Has there been a lot of ID3s, ID4s with faulty coolant pumps? Seeing it a lot in the USA on the ID4. I don't know. Nobody brought it up here. It wasn't on the news. So I couldn't know. Any plans to test hybrids? No. Not interested in hybrids. No. Frankfurt is about in the middle, still 450 kilometers driving up and down, and the test won't fit in one day, I think. No, I don't think so. It's too late anyways. Björn got the car, test is done. Now I will have the car for 2 weeks in the middle of October. I still can do my videos, but it's just nothing new then anymore. Battery mean. Well, I think he didn't get this load of crap food. You could always start a new test, a crash test. It would rev up the figures. I broke my ID3. Battery wine. Battery in pain. Frozen Chris. Camera's frozen. Nope, he's just very still. I'm very still. I'm love frozen, Bauchdin. It's going to Munich Auto Show. Yes, I am. I'm there September 6th on the press day. Best Disney film ever. Let it go. Yes, turn it off. Who cares? Will we see any difference if I'm not moving? I'm excited about the Lucid Air coming to US this fall. I saw that it's supposed to come to Germany in spring. We'll see. Not my fault. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't touch this. Maybe it is you. You should move. Björn is going to BMW iX4 event in Munich, September 27th, 28th. Are you going too? No. I asked them if I can be invited to the media drive of iX and i4. And they said, we would like to work with you, but there's a limited number who we can invite because it's an event. And since I haven't heard anything, and if it's on, he knows, then that means I'm not invited. It's the Sony driver. It's very possible that this one. Come on, like. We need to help Chris. Why? If likes won't help me. Are you going to the IAA? Yes, I am. Munich, first day, press day. Kia Content Meter said, I have enough subscribers to get an EV6 to test. What about you, Darren? That's good. 1,000-kilometer challenge. Let it go. Meet up with Björn. Yeah, sure. I've got the EV6 coming next week. I asked Björn a few times if you can meet up or do an interview or something. He never replied. So I guess no. I need your wife's feedback on the Microlino, so I know it works for my wife or not. What's a Microlino? I don't even know that. Is the VW plant in Zwickau still on shutdown due to chip shortages? It's not on shutdown, but less shifts and stuff. Yes, it is. Sweet turn. Got to be in. My neighbor has a Kia EV6. We like to work with you. PR speaks for freak off. That's true. Offer Björn your spare room in exchange to be his +1 on the event. Yeah, sure. He would want that. Jürgen, only idiots don't get EV6. That's also true. Oh my. Yeah. But the important thing, what's coming up next week? Next week on Friday. Hopefully the next weekend it's not raining. I always say that, but people don't believe me. Every EV I drive, I want to have a good result, range, charging, and whatever. I really want that. When I do my Rockobi test, in every EV I drive, accelerate slowly. I use all the regen to get the consumption down and everything. That's what I want to do. And I don't do any favors. Really not. And I hope that it's not raining next weekend because a wonderful Patreon of mine, by the way, join my Patreon page because you get videos first, you get infos first, background info, and we are 60 something. How many people do we have? 67 people. 67 very nice people. One Volkswagen guy, I know that. A high guy in a very high position is in there, but I don't know if he reads anything or does anything. And yeah, join there and then you get all the stuff. And one of my very nice Patreons is receiving a Model Y next Thursday, September 2nd, and he's offering me the car the day after. So September 3rd, he will give me the car the whole weekend. I will bring it back on Monday. When I go to Munich to the Munich Motor Show, I'll bring it back. So I will drive my ID3 to Munich on Friday right after work. Maybe even stop work a bit earlier. I don't know yet. Have to see. Then my plan is so far to drive back on that Friday, do the Rockobi test in the evening. I don't know yet. Maybe when it's too cold or something, then maybe not, because it would be bad for the consumption. Then on Saturday I want to do range test at 90 and 130 and the charging test at Ionity. And on Sunday, I want to drive with Cindy, and then Cindy can drive the Model Y. That will be important. What she thinks about the screen, only screen, and then driving it, how it is. And then uh, um, Sunday, maybe, I don't know yet, the charging test on the Supercharger V3, we'll see. And then Monday I drive it back. So I'm very excited. Thank you very much. I don't think he's here. He's rarely in the live stream, but he's always on Patreon. A very, very nice guy in Munich. I haven't said that. He's from Munich, so with the motor show in Munich, that fits just perfectly. Unless his delivery will be delayed. It was in the beginning. It was scheduled for August 24th, so this week. But it was postponed to September 2nd, so we'll see if that works. Oh my god, it's way too much. When you quit your job, you will finally be able to travel to events that are far away. It's not just this. It's all about, I mean, everybody has to think about the positives and the negatives. And then, okay, do I want to go to Switzerland where I'm going to a different country in COVID times and it's 700 kilometers one way? Then I need a hotel. And then it's an ID3, ID4 meeting. So there will be millions of ID3s and ID4. And so nothing new. Yes, it could be one video, but not a lot of people will watch it. I don't think so. And then, yes, the IDX is there, the all-wheel drive ID3, but I don't even know if I can drive it or drive with, and it will be half an hour. And I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. that if they would tell me, if you come to Switzerland, you can drive the IDX for half a day, I will go. That's how it is. But they told me it's a prototype. You most likely cannot drive this car, and if you drive with someone, you feel the power, and you can say, yeah, it's powerful. But you don't feel it yourself when you go into corners. How it feels like, how the region feels like. It's not the same. It's just not the same. Michaelino is on IAA. It's a retro BMW Isetta. Very cool. Ah. It's been sunny here for 2 weeks now. That's cool. It was raining here for 2 weeks, so we got your weather. You will see my modern electric etc. from Switzerland. End of next week, I'm on vacation. Could you stop posting videos and live stream for 3 weeks? Yes, I can do that. How often is it okay to DC fast charge in EV? I have an Electrify America right near my work, and it will be free for 3 years. Well, of course, it's better for the battery if you don't charge with high power. That's how it is. So if every day you charge with DC full power, that's not good for the battery. But also the battery is built for that. So if you're leasing the car and you want to get sell it in a few years and you still have a warranty on it, then you should be okay. But it's overall, it's not amazing for the battery if you do it all the time. So a daily charge with AC and 11 kilowatt is better than a daily charge with DC. That's what I learned, because it just destroys the battery a tiny bit each time, and when you just do it over and over and over again, at some point you have degradation and everything. Well done, Patreon. Claps. No, really nice person. Darren, you got a much better summer than us. We didn't get a day above 25 in July and August. Ugh. Will you get the chance to test supercharging the Model Y and compare it with Ionity? Yes, and I will do that. Cindy gonna hate Model Y. I think so too. God, I have a frog in my throat. Sorry, I always have that. It makes a change, chill. We have another week of sun to go. Then when I'm on holidays, it will rain. That's true. I found out driving the Y like driving a fat Model 3. No. I don't know. I drove the Model Y for an hour in Munich a few weeks ago, and the suspension is just awesome compared to Model 3. But the steering was horrible. I hope, we'll see. what the Chinese did. Lucky Darren, you couldn't leave country, but you got sun at least. That's true. It's been hot in Colorado. Cool. What is Videothek? That's where back in the days where you got movies like Blockbuster. Yeah, Death Punk, you got definitely flooding too. Don't know if you heard. You can stop fire, not water, unfortunately. It's national holiday here tomorrow. Woo! What are you celebrating? Millions of IDs at the same place. Where will you charge the cost? Long wait. That's also something. I'll pay your hotel if you go. No, you don't. No, it's not so much about money. It's more about time. I mean, 1,400 and kilometers on the ID3. It's a lot of driving, and where I don't get something that I think I'm interested in. If it would be 300 kilometers away, I would go there. I go there one day, don't stay overnight, maybe on the weekend, all fine. But then different country and everything, nah. To make it worthwhile, you need to get as much money back from YouTube money that it will cost for the trip. No, it's not all about this. Sometimes it's connection and experience and stuff like this, and it could be fun too. But again, it's just too far. When I drove to Wolfsburg to test ID4, that was worth it because I wanted to see how a Meteor Drive is. I want to see the ID4. It just was very interesting. And this looks like, I don't know, it's too much of a hassle that it will be amazing. Carl is going to Munich. Which day did you get Walter last year? Any celebrations? It was September 11th, and this is Saturday, so yesterday in 2 weeks, and I'm trying to do my full range tests and a charging test at 90, 130 kilometers an hour, so the range test, and then a charging test exactly a year later. So I did those tests on September 12th. On a Saturday last year, so it will be the Sunday this year, if the weather is okay. Last year we had above 20 degrees. It was almost 30 degrees. It was perfect. We'll see. It would be amazing. I wanted to do it this week, but it was raining. And next week have the Model Y, so that couldn't work either. DC charging, lease a car for 3 years, then get another one when the free charge is up. Or that, yeah. Any news on Volkswagen delivery times? I ordered an ID3 in July, no factory confirmation yet, and delivery expected for January. Yeah, they have a shortage on chips right now, so you might have to wait a bit. DC charging is like drinking alcohol and do it daily, but I think you got Walter in the second week of September. Again, I said it. So I plan to only use DC fast charging a few times a month. I'm getting a home charger installed. That's cool. Should we buy Walter a cake for its birthday? No, he's fine. I should clean him. I have a from the Hyundai Kona press car. The guy gave me a free car wash that he didn't use. I should do that. I'm watching the ship carrying my car going into the docks right now. That's cool. Really, the exact car, you know that the car is on that ship. But there will be a lot of cars like you. Do you feel unspecial then when you see Model 3s going down the line and they're all the same and most of them the same color? Do you feel weird then? I thought Volkswagen had too many cookies already. I heard Party Boy will be Munich opportunity to party. Really? September 11th prophecy. Yeah. I do only DC fast charging for last 100,000 kilometers. Only about 2% degradation. Cool. But, well, what car? I'm guessing Tesla with 100,000. Live stream on Walter birthday. Again, we'll see. Well, it's not his birthday. He was built, I don't know when. Just when I got him. If Walter has a battery fire, he can light his own birthday candle. It's true. Can we watch with you, Darren? Just look for Gloves Companion on the ship tracking site still. Cool. Someone eat all the chips. That's cool. EV fire test. Tessa told me the ship name. Cool. That's nice. It's very nice. So that's what's coming up in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully Model Y in nice weather. because if it rains and if I get less range, if it rains and I get less range, then Tesla fanboys will crucify me. I don't want that. Only 56 likes. I must be annoying today. I'm not so positive. And then the week after, ID3, less range. That's also good. Range. Range and range and rains. You're frozen again. No? No, I'm not. Still fine, what I can see. Yeah, I really have to get rid of that Sony thing. Or I just use the Sony. All those two things. I can do that too. Should I get the Sony? Well, it works now, so I'm not going to do that now. Björn is also getting Mercedes e-Actros truck event in 26 September. You could also check out Mercedes e-Citario bus. Huh. Or Range. No, not Frozen. Range Rover? I understand that the current rain coming in Munich is really heavy rain. No flooding, hopefully. Yeah, I hope so too. That would be annoying. Yeah, it's gonna rain for the next, like I said, few days. Till Tuesday now. So from Wednesday on, it shouldn't rain. Maybe I get the Mustang E on Wednesday. But I don't know if I want to do that to Cindy. So Friday, I won't see her. Right after work, go to Munich. Saturday, we'll do tests all day. I won't see her. Sunday, we do the test together. Monday, I will be in Munich the whole day. And then the week after that, on Saturday or Sunday, I will be with the ID3 all day. And I love my wife. I want to see her as well. It's raining in America at the moment. All of America. I am done with the rain. We didn't get proper summer here. Yeah, Cindy thinks the same. I think it was okay. I think it was the normal summer. I mean, I remember every summer that we had in this house, at some point we had to turn on the heat. That's what happens. That's okay. So, but we also didn't have a long period of heat, so we didn't need the air conditioning too much. Up here we didn't get summer. I'm so sorry. By the way, anyone renting EV cars in Munich? I did not find any at 6 this summer, but I'm coming in October. I was hoping to rent an EV. Go Next Move. They only have EVs. They have a location in Munich. Hurricane America. All over America. It was raining in Greenland too. So we talk about the weather now. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, so when is the Supercharger network going to be open? I bet the other next will not be happy about that. Here I am rocking like a hurricane. I think that will take some time, more that they have to change software and have to think about how do we do that with charger when the superchargers are designed to have the charging charger on the left, not on the right, like a lot of EVs have. So we'll see. I think it will be a while, then there will be an app and whatever. But I did a video today about the Germany net, the charging infrastructure that is planned by the government till end of 2023. And like I said before, Patreons get the video first. I haven't edited anything. I just put the files all on the computer right now. And I did this video in the way, I said it today in the beginning, in the way that I want to make videos in the future at some point when I'm just working with YouTube. And the thing is this, I don't know if you have watched one of the earliest video I did with the Volkswagen e-Golf and then with the Zoe. I put a lot of effort in those videos. It took a long time, but I didn't have any time pressure. I just worked and worked on a video for a week or so and filmed a lot. And then the video was a bit more entertaining. There was not a lot of info in there, but it was very entertaining. And then at some point I got cars to test out. And then I wanted to test the range, and I wanted to show someone who's interested in the car if this is the car for him. How is it to drive the car? How is the heat? How is the AC? How is the infotainment system? And what is the stuff that doesn't work or it's not included? Like with the Zoe, that it doesn't heat or cool when you're charging. Maybe they changed it now with software update, but back then it didn't. And stuff like this. Or ID3 with scheduled charging still doesn't work. So I want to give that info, but I want to combine it with filming it in a more interesting way, not just, hi, this is Chris and I'm testing this car today, and then I drive and you see 8-minute video of me just driving and then me saying a few things, and then at the end it can drive 200 kilometers. Because a lot of people are seeing that, and then on the fifth car, they're like, I'm just going to the end and see how much range we have. And so I thought I want to combine that a bit. Info with entertainment. And with entertainment, I don't mean that I'm joking around. I just mean that it's filmed in a way that's a bit more interesting. Time lapses, drone footage, getting into the car, not just talking the same way and filming the same way. Just spice it up a bit and maybe put in a bit of lifestyle. So not just talking about the car, also what's going on these days, what's happening. And I don't know, just get something in there. And I did this, I tried that today with the Germany Net video today. I filmed for 3 hours. Something I would usually film, set up the camera, maybe it would take 10 minutes, or if I do it at home, 5 minutes, and then the whole video would be filmed in 10 minutes and edited in 20 minutes. So the whole thing would be done in 30 minutes or 40. And like I said, I filmed 3 hours today, and editing will take at least 1 or 2 days. So 5 hours or something. No poll today. It's true. Boring. That's true. I totally forgot about what do you think about? I can do a very mean one. I have a good idea. Is the poll still there? Yeah, it's still there. And I think I wanna do that, because when I at some point live off YouTube, I wanna make it different than other car people are doing that. And I don't want to do a video every day, every second day, but then something special. I don't know. That's what I think. I would love to do that every day, but I don't think I can. Where was I? Why do I ever renting EVs? Supercharger here. We had unusually dry and hot August here in Iceland, if we are talking weather. Fastnet will be pissed because they're often next to superchargers. But the superchargers will also be more expensive than Fastnet, so the people will only go to Fastnet, to superchargers when the Fastnet is full. I think this will happen. Iceland gets back our summer. The opening of Supercharger is in Elon time, so about 10 years maybe. Yeah, Fredland Fastnet is not next to Superchargers here in Netherlands. The EU is forcing Tesla to open up the network. It's not voluntary. They will wait as long as possible. It's not forcing. The EU is not forcing them. The EU is saying if you do that, then you can have our support money-wise. And Tesla is like, well, yeah, we want to have some part of that money, so we do that. How much will Tesla charge per kilowatt hour? That's the question. It will be expensive, and that's fine, unless the EU sets a limit. That's possible. Last night the Dream Model Y price would get -20 cut for Giga Berlin opening. That's cute. Anyone know where UK Model Y is being built? Right now still in China, and then soon at some point in Germany. You will see European will pay same price than now, even with Giga Berlin opening. Huh. We'll see. That's right. We need an AC than DC. China Stewart, huh? China Model Y soon? Are you asking me? Already said that. I'm getting a Model Y to test out next weekend. No poll today. Boring. China crisis. I get my China Model 3 in 10 days. Cool. Poll, what brand to boycott? I are still doing guitar on YouTube? Nope, I'm not. Your special power is the inside info from Volkswagen. Yeah, it would be nice. It's getting less and less. I'm less interesting to them since the ID3 is not the front runner. Now it's ID4, ID5 and stuff. I noticed that. I will have no life anymore when you post every day. Ah, come on. You don't care. Is Germany... Oh my god. 2 billion euro charging network already done. No, I filmed, that's what I said. I filmed the video today about the Germany net. I have to edit and everything. Let's do a poll. I'm so mean. Let's go. No? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Ooh, that's fast. Tesla isn't doing it for the money. They are there to expand the use of EVs, selling their cars in a means to an end. Check their mission statement. Impossible to answer that poll. Ooh! Ooh! It's 50-50! It's more than like him! How many people? 24 have done that. Volkswagen to use LFP batteries. Heard something. If you hear any change, I have to emphasize this really. If you hear any change or anything that Volkswagen wants to do, don't think this will happen in 3 months. This will take a long time. And the bigger the change is, the more it will happen. Last winter, they talked about, when I was in Wolfsburg, I talked to the one of the CEOs that they want to implement a battery heating or preconditioning when you go to a charger. It's been 9 months. I don't have it. They want to improve the heat pump with a software update. We'll see if the next update will come in December. They plan to do an update every 12 weeks. It was in March, and it should have been in June, and then in September, and then in December. As it is happening right now, I don't think we will see another over-the-air update for the ID cars this year. I'm just saying that I see the problems that are happening, and not even all ID3s, ID4s got the update yet in Europe. It's still the first movers. I'm totally negative today. But I'm just realistic. I've seen how they work and how things are happening. It will take a long time. I'm just saying that. I boycott Björn. Really? Boycott? How would you do that? You just don't watch. Only the banana box test is what I watch for. Really? I find the test so unsane, because who puts banana boxes in the car? I think, I don't know. I never had a banana box in my car. So the space, how much you can fit, I don't know. I would use something smaller. And it's if you know measurements and if you see how it folds, I don't need a banana box in there. I think I never watched one banana box video in my life. I have a love-hate relationship. Paul, who has best trousers? Jürgen boycott everything. I'm the ID3 Pure fanboy. He likes the Pure, so I love Björn now. That's good. Oh, come on. Of course, Björn, Darren. I boycott that too. China Volkswagen ID has a prismatic batteries. Okay. I think they are still in meeting for last month. I think so too. And yeah, they're very, very slow with change. They're not... yeah. Thank you very much for all the good videos. I've tried a 70 kilowatt hour and a 58 kilowatt hour. Maybe by next week. I'm in love. Which model would you recommend? The 58 kilowatt hour battery. If driving feel is important to you. If range and faster charging is more important to you, then get the bigger battery. For me, the bigger battery felt too heavy, regen was weaker, power was less, and it was less agile. There should be a third option. Third option would be, I don't care. Volkswagen is a mouth hero. Legacy car makers move like giant snails, slow. Marketing promises things IT cannot deliver on rhyme. No, I don't think it's that IT, I think IT can deliver, but then before and after, it's the decision making. Do we want to do that? Is that a good idea? And then they have other ideas and other things that are more important. And then it has to go through all the channels if this is okay by law and by marketing, and I don't know. And this takes so much time. Eat some sweet sugar helps. That's true. I didn't have any sweets today. How butts banana box in cars? You have never moved here in Iceland, but it is the boxes to go for. Well, I have for moving. I have special boxes for moving where you can put more stuff in and close them, and write on the side what it's in there. On banana box is empty in the middle. Isn't that weird? The charge stops in the ID3 navigation is a joke. It sent me to some 50 kilowatt 5 kilometer before I wanted to navigate it to, and I couldn't remove the useless stop. Yeah, it's true. I don't use it right now. Again, in December they told us that this is now a previous version. There will be an update and it will work better. Nothing changed in 9 months. Maybe you should try using Banana Box. It will change your life. ID Furkan found out that 2.3 update was finished in January, software build number. That's very, very possible. But you have to think about that. This I understand, that the first over-the-air update did not have a lot of new changes and that it was an old software version. You have to think that they creating a new software version, and then they say, okay, this software version now works. Then they have to test it on a car. They have to test it on a second car, and all the different versions they have. Does it all work? Does it work on ID4? And with this 2.3, they had to check if it works over the air. Does the update? They had to do the infrastructure, the servers, the VIN number that will be not number, the VIN, because it is number, and all of this. It's I understand that. So they wanted to start the update in week 24, I think. What was that? The mid of June. So I get that this takes 5 months to test out, but I hope that the next thing will not take that long. That would be amazing. My friend is a first mover and still hasn't gotten the update. Keeps crapping out. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Oh, I waited for 3 weeks when my win was there to get an update. Does he load the car with banana flies too? Are you jealous of Björn? Yes, I am. I would love to have as many subscribers as he does. That's true. I'm very jealous. He gets the car always early, but he also worked his ass off. That's true. He started the channel at the perfect time. The bigger the company, the longer changes take. Yeah. Hello, sir. Hello, Willem. The Volkswagen salesman said the 2021 Pro charged with 120 kilowatt. That is true. The new version can now charge with 120 kilowatt. They still don't know if the old version, so mine and all the others, can be updated via software, or they need a hardware change to also charge with 120 kilowatt. I think Adi Furkan living close by me. Maybe I should be his co-host, but I cannot stand his English. Sorry for that. He's so mean. He's here now. Oh God. Banana boxes are free. It's true. Moving in banana boxes was a thing when I was a poor student. May I ask for a Porsche Taycan question? Of course you can ask a Porsche Taycan question, but I wouldn't know since I haven't driven one in my life. I know my faults, can be brutal honest about this. Not your fault. Who put his fist in his mouth? Björn also gets 2 free roadsters due to the referral scheme at the time. Scheme? scheme sounds negative, but great videos. Regularly watch them. As a neighbor, 120 kilowatt is so slow. That's true. It is. Back to Chris. Keep going on. Yeah, it's good. Tell him. Tell Jill. See, this is what you do when you complain about people and then they're here. And now, if Björn comes on, then we're good. Appreciate your sincerity. Work harder to improve your channel. So I'm not working hard enough? Really? No, I'm not. I know that. I cannot work as hard since I'm still working full time on the side. It's just, it can't be done. At some point I need a break, and I noticed that when I do a lot of tests on the weekend and I have a lot of cars, I'm not burned out, I'm just overworked. It's too much on work, and then afterwards you do other stuff. The Tesla, you have 2 discount per referral, so if you got 100 you get 2 Teslaroses. Well, when Chris come to Amsterdam, I hope he does a video with ID Firkin. BN is boring nowadays. Almost nothing else than 1,000-kilometer Arctic Circle runs. Björn's friend Chris is buying a Taycan. Cool. God, that's money. Okay. Took a pee. What did I miss? Nothing. Jill talked bad about someone who's in the chat. We have to do another poll. What else? What do we have? Ooh, I had a bad comment on the last week's, a very mean comment on the last week's Let's Talk EV. I had to turn off after 10 minutes because if it's an ID3, you're an ID3 fanboy. I know, Jill, come on. You make fun and don't mean it, and I do it too. He's also buying an e-tron GT. Well, he has a lot of money. And if it would have been a Tesla, I'm a Volkswagen fanboy, and if it would have been a Tesla, I would have said how horrible it is and what a horrible car. ID Furkan did help me to get the recharge card. See? Mostly lurking here. You can meet Chris at his home or meet halfway in Germany. Here's call. Chris must be a rich man. He told in the video he would buy 2 cars. That's cool. Yeah, what poll are we doing? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I have this. That's more for me. Let's try that. Uh-huh. Where are we? Better goes and sells them after 3 months. You don't lose any money. Huh. After 3 months, shouldn't you lose already something? Huh. Photozone, we should put more pressure over to come to Netherlands. One question. 4 days ago, I activated VConnect in my Volkswagen ID3 and I haven't received the new over the air. Is that normal? When will receive it? Well, are you a first mover? If you're not a first mover, you're not, your VIN is not set to get the update yet. First it was a small group, then it was the first movers, and when they done, then the rest of people are getting it. Do you understand the Porsche Taycan philosophy that on a car for 86,000 euro they ask 6,000 euro for a bigger battery? Are Porsche customers poor people or what? They're poor after buying it. I have no idea what's behind that philosophy. I mean, if you check the list, what you can select for the Taycan, oh my god, that's a lot. Does Volkswagen consider the ID3 as meeting their expectations, or do you think it will need more time to reach the numbers they want? To be honest, I have no idea about the how many ID3s have been sold, and I don't know what they expected about it. I have no idea. Nose job or not, I still don't know. In 2 weeks, I have the after the ID3 test on Monday, on the 13th September, I have the doctor's appointment, and we'll see. Another Björn's video is up. Bye bye. That's good. That is good. Which one? See, I'm still interested. Password every 3 days. Screw off. What do we have? Still Model 3. Didn't he have the Model Y? Or is he not doing the tests yet? That's weird. Björn, Chris are no longer friends. Chris used Björn, his name in thumbnail. Björn said it was clickbait because his channel was bigger. Really? Yeah, but he got the foot in and it was fine. They did a road trip together last week. But Björn and Chris did a race together this week. They are still friends. Model Y? Question mark? Missing option. What is a Tesla? It's also good. Thank you for your answer. Every time, go ask. I will try. I don't know anything. Will they fight, buddy? Of course, Chris using Björn. Weird. He's only realizing now. Okay, thanks. And do you know when the over-the update is going to be available for all the ID3 buys? It should be September, but maybe with problems it will take a bit. Let's see. We have 53 people. We have almost 100 people here. Only 53 people are voting on the poll. I won't do the same anything. It's just interest to me. It's very interesting that 17% don't want to see the Model Y, 44 want to see the video and the live stream, and I know that you're not going to watch all day. I get that. Chris removed the thumbnail, but Björn was still bitching about it. Oh my god. You don't have to thank me for answers. That's why we do the live stream. That's what this live stream is living off. Just voted no to piss you off. That's okay. I still do the same thing. I'm not gonna change anything. Like I said, they can vote while watching Björn Neil. The poll does not say Model Y. What does it say? Oh, it just says model. Can I change that? No, I can just end it. Yeah, I didn't say Model Y. I just say, will you watch Tesla model videos? I don't know yet. I don't know what to say. Oh god, I can't even write. We have 59 people. Let's wait till 80. Come on, 80 people vote. I know sometimes it takes a bit till the poll comes to your end of the neck of the end. New poll, please. Give me, what else do we have? Addicted to polls. What else can we poll? It's interesting. We did a lot these days. Ooh, let's ask that. That's true. It takes a bit. That's cool. Let's do that. 100 likes? No, 82 likes I have here. Am I wrong? Why can I? -2. Ooh, I did too much. That's why. Yeah, they can only put a few characters in there. It's too bad. Yeah, Better Route Planner now officially supports Android Auto, and I had the beta version of Android of a Better Route Planner for the last few months, where they tried the Android Auto integration, and it never worked for me. I have now the new version. I have to try it tomorrow. I always forget. Paul, who has best leg wear? Are there faulty Towers fans here? Ooh, those were the times. I watched that. Maybe make a video about Tronity in a Better Route Planner. I didn't like Tronity at all. A Better Route Planner is more for Tesla. What I can do is do a video with EV Notify and a Better Route Planner, because it can be in the you can have the battery status in there and stuff like this. Maybe that. After how many likes can Chris leave? 2. Don't mention the war. Okay. I bought a 2020 First Plus with 16 kilometers. Yes, new stock car. For 38,000. So yes, I think that's expensive for Max. I don't know. 100 likes. I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. Yes, you know stuff. So just start like. Don't you think that Volkswagen is planning to add the battery percentage in the little screen? I don't know. That's the same thing. Will they ever do that? Will they ever show state of charge in the instrument cluster? Will they ever have kilowatt for charging speed? I hope, but I don't know. Yes, you're wrong. Would you be okay raising money for Jill getting an EV? Absolutely, of course. Shut up and get my money. I do like your channel, but one reason for that is to need new EV with bigger battery still undecided. Huh? So, you like my channel, but you need a big battery for EV. Okay, Paul, after how many likes can Chris leave? 85, 100, 7,500. 87 is reached. I want Kilowatt in charging info in ID cars, please. Yes, me too. Apple CarPlay works, I guess. I can vote. I'm a fanboy. Why? You still can vote. It's fine. Chris would make a great Basil Faulty. I haven't watched it in a long time. EV Notify and S are not friends. Tronity gives state of charge from my ID3. Well, EV Notify also... EV Notify doesn't work on Apple, I guess. Now 3 dislikes. This must be a record. No, there was more. I think even last week with the fire, there was a lot of dislikes. Range is the key in an EV. Most people realize it later, as usually charge it to 80%. No, it's not. Sorry, I disagree. Range is not the most important part. If the car is charging well and it has enough range to get to the next charger with the speed that you like to do, and you don't take long trips every week, so rarely, and it feels better driving to work or your usual driving, that's why I prefer the middle battery. It has enough range, enough charging speed for me, and I don't do so many long trips. The 77 kilowatt hour battery, the car just feels not agile. I don't like that at all. Range is not the most important, especially nowadays when every car that's coming out has a WLTP range above 400 kilometers and then a real range, even in the worst conditions in winter, of 200 kilometers. And if you want to charge just to 80%, that would mean 150 kilometers, or let's say 160. And then, well, that's true. And then arrive with 10%, charge to 80%. It's fine. I would get the 77 kilometer because the charging network in Eastern Europe is very weak. But this is then the other thing. If the charging network is a crap and you need that range, something different. Where's the OBD port placed in the ID3? Right here. It looks weird. Steering wheel. Here on the left, there's your light switch. And then underneath there, if you look down, it even has a purple color. So you can see it very well. Mr. Faulty, unforgettable. And remember the stairs to get first up and then down for nothing. Anyone find fix for Apple Music buffering in CarPlay? I'm sorry, I don't know. What OBD dong is the best and not draining battery? I use the 1 ton OBD dong. Do I have it here in the car? I think I have it in the car. And it works fine. I know that the OBD 11 turns off after a while. You have to plug out and plug it back in. And in ID3 it shouldn't drain the battery, because ID3 should charge the battery if there is something that would drain it. If even Notify don't work with iOS phones, I think they just started that, or it's just one person. So it could be still a bit in beta version. The Pure was only 20 minutes slower than ID3 first in 1,000-kilometer challenge. Yeah, this is the thing. If you don't have that much range, and if you charge the same speed, it's just a bit slower. But how much faster was the ID3 Pro S? Also not that much faster, 15 minutes or 10 minutes. My kids love the smaller battery because they know fast charging is ice cream. Range and charge time is the combined most important thing. Range to a certain limit. I think the speed that you want to go and the charge time in combination with the range is the thing. Paul, how much should Paul Darren back for his appearance in his video? A lot, very much. €1. Paul Darren. I don't know what that means. Efficiency is the most important. The smaller the battery, the faster the charging, and lighter and cheaper in the car. No, the smaller the battery doesn't mean the faster the charging. Usually it's the other way around. That's why smaller batteries normally cannot charge as fast as others. Efficiency is the most important. Yeah, I think the range anxiety is bullshit. Same can be said about ice cars. You have to buy fuel for them now. Sadly, range anxiety is not bullshit, because the charging infrastructure is not good yet. When at some point you can reach a very high power charger that has not just one charger, it's a few chargers in a location, and it's maintained very well. If this is every, I don't know, 10 kilometers or so, then there is no range anxiety. You drive, then you get a battery warning at 10%, and then, okay, I'll go out the next exit, there will be a charger. I don't have to think about it. If this will be happening at some point, then you don't have range anxiety. But now, if you have 50 kilometers or more to go to a charger that has a normal speed, not AC charging, not 50 kilowatt DC charging, and just one charger maybe doesn't work. Yeah. Each one needs a 90 kilowatt hour battery to do what Tesla can do with 75. Yeah, that's because the technology, but a Tesla, well, the Model 3 can charge better than the thing. But overall, when you look at the same car, the same brand, bigger battery usually means you can charge more range into it. Usually. It all depends how the car is done. You still around? Where are you biased? Where are you based? Irony, my phone battery is dying. Have to go. Great chat. Bye, Stuart. Pay, not Paul. Autocorrect. How much should Chris pay Darren back for his appearance in his video? That's true. I asked Darren. I really, honestly, and I meant it, if he wants compensation, because it is the 4th or 5th most viewed video on my channel, and he said he doesn't want anything. I've used EV Notify for a year in iPhone, no problem. At what percentage do you charge your ID3? You mean where I charge it to, or at what state of charge I will charge? It depends. Right now I'm doing a few tests, so it's different, but usually I charge to 80%, and I drive it down to 20. Maybe even lower. It all depends where I am. So when I'm at work and have 20% in the summer, I don't charge. If I am at home and it's cold and it's at 30%, I do charge. Is it any risk to put the OBD in? I'm renting my ID3 car. No, it's no risk. The only thing that can happen, if it doesn't have that update yet, 2.1, that it doesn't recharge the 12-volt battery, that could drain. And the big thing is, you will forget the OBD dongle. I forgot it in a press car. I had to buy a second one. For me here in Iceland, I don't feel anxiety as it is. Range anxiety is shit. State of charge is too high for good charging speed. How long approximately does battery stay warm after home charging stops? I don't even know how warm a battery gets. It depends on the battery, how fast you charge at home. Do you charge 11 kilowatt? I don't even know if it gets that warm. I couldn't tell you. And it depends on the outside temperature, how warm it is. Right now in the ID3, if you mean that, it has a battery a heater, but it doesn't heat up the battery while charging, so extra. It should do that, but I think it doesn't do that. The problem is the Apple Music is trying to use car data over Wi-Fi, which doesn't work unless you paid for the data. All other apps, Spotify, TuneIn, Podcast, work fine with phone data. Oh, that's interesting. I was pimped out for views. It's true. Wow, all Iceland EV owners in this chat. That's true. What is our thing? We have only 13% want the small battery of the ID3. That's why it's not being built anymore. It will be built, but you can't order it till next year. Main is 49% want the middle battery, and 38% want the big battery. It's very interesting. 92 likes, only 8 likes more than I go. Then you can get rid of me. We're doing this for 90 minutes anyways. I'm going soon. After watched your videos, I choose the Pro Performance. That's the stuff. Now again, 94 likes. Woohoo, 96 likes. We're almost there. You really want to get rid of me. I don't want to change your opinion on what you're getting, a battery version ID3. That's not, I'm just saying what I prefer, and I drive mostly just to work, and I want agility and enough range if I do a long distance trip. 98 likes, and for me that's just the perfect balance. If the ID3 Pro S with the big battery would get all-wheel drive, could be different. How much do you pay at Onity with the ID3 deal? I pay 30 cents per kilowatt hour, and right now till December I don't have any monthly cost. Ooh, I spit. But then it's 10 euros a month. Just saw my ship go by on a webcam. Cool. I thought you went there and looked at it. We have 101 likes. I'm gone. Bye. I'm just reading that. Did you wave at your screen, Darren? What's the difference between Pro and Pro Performance? It's the motor. The Pro Performance has 150 kilowatt, and the non-performance has, I think, 107. But I think I don't know if it's a different motor. I think it's just software reduced. So maybe in the future you can buy it, but I'm not sure on that. I did chill, praying it doesn't sink. If you ask that nicely, number 99 from me. Aww. Thank you, Furkan. Do I say that wrong? Do I say Furkan? I'm sorry. If Volkswagen had referral program, Chris would be rich by now. That's true. If Volkswagen would have the referral program, I would get ID4 and ID5 and everything for free, like Björn is with Tesla. That's very true. What did I get instead? An update 3 weeks late. Oh my god. 51 doesn't know they want the pure. Praying with you, Darren. 55 should be nice for the right price. Nope, the port is 200 miles from here. Sweet, honest. Okay, I think that's it for the day. You get nothing from Volkswagen. It's true. I got a bit of insight, but the thing is, most of the things they tell me, I'm not allowed to tell. And this is also something that I already complained here. So when there is something happening, they tell me, okay, this could be happening, most likely it will, but you cannot tell anyone. And then I'm okay. I'm not saying anything because I'm nice if they ask me. And then somebody else is saying something. And then I'm the person who knew and could make a great video about it and interest and oh my god. And then it was with the ID4 media drive. They told us, don't tell anyone you're driving the ID4 when you're going there. I didn't tell anyone. And on the drive there, people and I did a live stream, already said, hey, next move already talked about that you're going to the ID4 media drive. And there were a few other things that would work that way. So, I don't know. You get the funny socks. I have them somewhere, but they have a horrible length. They go up to here. It's a horrible length. I got them 2 years ago at the Frankfurt Motor Show. I did that. How do you get the over-the-air update? Do you need to get it in the workshop? No, that's why it's called over-the-air update. You get it via mobile data. If you have an ID3, you need. I made videos what you need to do, and there's a tips and tricks. And you have to be either a first mover right now, then your VIN is already selected by the server that your car, when it asks for the update, can get the update. If not, you still have to wait. They even charged you to collect the car from the factory yourself. Well, it wasn't built in Dresden and the event was pretty nice, so I was okay with that. But it's true, I had delivery costs and I don't know, I think it was 400 euros and everything. You should do a big reveal video, things you're not supposed to tell. It's not that much and it's getting less and less. Yeah, I knew with the update, the over-the-air update, they told me it will be in week 24, and then it was postponed to week this, and then week this, and yeah. But again, I ask for cars all the time, and they say we're looking into it, and then I don't get cars. Does the ID3 has lights at the pedals? Is it possible to change the color of the light? Yes, you have in the foot area you have light and it's only white. So in my car, I don't know if they changed that. You can change the brightness in the background light thing, ambient light. What is this? I have to block someone here. Blocked. What takes the time? There we go. Tried it again. Yeah, you can do that. You can change the brightness, but it's just white. My habits on charging are up to 95%. Never discharge below 20%, and when parked for longer time, always over 50. I do only fast DC charging. Well, to 95%, that's not so amazing. To the 20 discharge is okay, and leaving it at 50% is also okay. And again, with every battery, it's okay to charge to 100% if you use it. If you charge the car to 100% and let it stand for 2 days, and then you do it next week again, that's not good. That high power that is in the battery can slightly destroy the battery over time. Well, more like low taxes and EV government push for EVs, cars and ICE cars, building of charging and so on. You made an Ioniq 5 video while on embargo. Well, nobody told me that. That's a different thing. I didn't know that. So the car was delivered to people, and people that got delivery of the car made videos of it. I asked the dealer, can I make a video of it driving? And he said, yes, that's okay. I made the video, put it online. They called the dealer that there's an embargo on driving the Ioniq 5. They didn't call me. I emailed Hyundai even and said, hey, here, I made a video of the Ioniq 5 in the rain. It would be nice if you give me one and I can drive it with nice weather to have a better result. And they didn't even reply. They didn't tell me there was an embargo. You can't do that. And then I I was in contact with the dealer again because I wanted the car again for better weather, and he said you can have the car and you can make the video, but you cannot release the video till then, end of June was it back then, because do you like my new look? Do you have a new look? Because there's an embargo. He didn't know that either. Nobody knew. Perfect sock lengths to wear your Birkenstock in shorts. Chris Longstocking. For we uses Chris as Chris uses Darren. Went to Normandy with my ID4. If I had followed the ID's navigation charging suggestions, would have taken me 18 hours instead of 6. Volkswagen has a lot to improve. Yeah, the thing doesn't work. Don't negotiate journalist scoops. Maybe next move made a deal that they could be the first to tell. No, it was just they weren't told that it's that important to not say anything. That was the whole thing. Have you bought any new bras? No. Wait, I have to take your... Oh my god, it's way too much. Sorry guys, I have to go. I have to meet some hot girls and boys. Well, bye. Looking for your Volkswagen test. See you, webcam buddy. Thanks for your answer. The thing in ID3 that slowed down the speed at certain roundabouts and sharp bends in relay is really nice sometimes. It is sometimes nice, and sometimes it's the wrong speed, and it can be annoying. Mendo's webcam more interesting than his live streams, I'm sure. Do you like my new look? What is your new look? I still don't know. I have some nice pics for you, Jill. Oh god. Okay. How do you rate the Ioniq 5 against, say, the ID3 or ID4? It's a personal taste. The Ioniq 5 is a great car, great charging. I didn't like the infotainment system of the Ioniq 5 too much, which sounds weird coming from ID3. The power of the Ioniq 5 was great. The suspension was a bit too soft for me. It was horrible in the rain with no wiper in the rear. I don't know. The consumption was a bit high, but it was raining. I had the heat on with heat pump, but still... I prefer ID4 over Ioniq 5, but if I do a lot of long trips, then I would prefer the Ioniq 5. Just driving wise, if I drive somewhere, ID3, ID4 I prefer, but if, again, if there's a lot of long trips, then Ioniq 5 is better. Okay, does EV6 have a wiper at back? I don't think so. It's the same thing. Okay, I'll stop the stream. See you guys latest next, maybe even next Friday already on the drive home from Munich, but I don't know yet if I'm busy. We'll see. Bye.